So what did he say, yeah?
Just somehow want to be like the daddy of YouTube streaming or something. Yeah.
I'm the daddy round here, right?
Gruss Newton?
Gruss Newton, aye. He messaged us saying, show us your tool. So I said, what tool? He said, this fuck. Right, Retroheads here, and we're going to do a VR to Gruss Newton.
The daddy of live streaming.
Yeah, the daddy of live streaming, so he says.
This one right here might have a different opinion on that.
Oh, I'm catching him, like, I'm catching him.
Well, not you, but the Zelda collector is.
Yeah, I am the Zelda collector, Gav.
No, you're not. I don't affiliate with that one.
Well, anyway, he said in a recent RF, which I must admit, the name came from us. We named the RF Russ Frequency, so you're welcome, Russ. But he asked, didn't he, what is your go-to system and what is your least favourite system? But I think I'll start new. I think we're going to do it in 3 ways. We're going to do your go-to system, your most played system, because I think they differ, and then your least played system.
Yeah.
So, what do you want me to just start? We're going to
You may as well start, because I'm a bit... I think I know what I'm going to say. The least played's obvious for me, like, because I don't think I've had this played.
It is for me now, so we'll get that one out of the way, and for me, it's the N64. I don't even know why I bought it. Why I do know why I bought it, because I wanted all the Nintendo systems. But I don't think I've ever turned it on. I bought Blast Corps, because it's supposed to be a good game to play on it, and I've not even turned that on yet. I haven't even tested it.
It's the same for me, like, it's the N64, I mean. I've got 7 games for it. I played Mario Kart for it. I haven't put Diddy Kong Racing in yet. And I haven't played the Mario World 1 yet. I think that's all. I put Galaxy on instead of that. I should have probably played that instead of Galaxy because they're both about the same type of thing. You know, one's obviously running around little planets, but they're both a 3D Mario game. So it's kind of like going back over. I will play it, but...
I think you play more than me, Gav. When I first got it, it come with James Bond GoldenEye, so I'll give that a quick go. I think I did the first 2 levels on that. And it come with Star Wars Episode 1, the racer. And I heard about the trick you can do where you put the controller in port 1 and port 2 and you can control like each thruster with each controller.
Yeah.
Just to give it a go because it was gimmicky. And I was never got to putting it back on. I'm going to use it, don't get it wrong, because again, you mentioned the Zelda collector. When I do live stream the N64 games, I'm going to do it on original hardware. Because when I originally played Ocarina of Time, I did it on the GameCube and the collector's disc. So I've never played it on the N64, so I'm kind of looking forward to playing it on the N64. But apart from that, I'll never, I don't, no interest, it passes by completely, guys.
The N64 is one of them computers that are like sort of, they were just trying to do 3D and they did it badly.
Yeah, why you always jump on the mist.
The mist just kills it, like for me, it just totally canes that system. I mean, yeah, you don't have it on Mario, but that's about it.
Yeah.
Every other game has it, you know, so it's like, yeah, kills it for me. And then they brought like Resident Evil 2 out without most of the content in it compared to the PlayStation 1.
Yeah.
It was just such an inferior system for me. Like, I mean, it passed us by back in the day. Same with the GameCube, that totally passed us by. But I play on my GameCube now. I don't play on the N64 because there's no nostalgia to it.
No,
the technology's not there. Yeah. If it was a lot more 2D orientated, like 2.5 or whatever you want to call it.
Yeah.
I would have played it a lot more, like these days especially. But
it was PlayStation 1 competition, wasn't it? Is that PlayStation 1 competition or was it
the GameCube was PS2, so yeah, that would have been PlayStation 1
and I was
competition.
massive on the PlayStation 1.
Yeah, so everyone was, though, that's the thing.
So I just, like you saying, I've got no nostalgia or anything for it, completely passed me by. So that is without doubt my least played system.
Same here. So what is it you go to or your most played?
Well, go to, because you must know what your go to system is. Like for me anyway, it's a Super Nintendo. Because for me, I think your go to system, it's more of a go to game instead of a go to system. But I've got a couple of games I play on the Super Nintendo, and that is of course A Link to the Past. I play that quite regularly. But it's Super Mario World on the SNES. I can pick that up and just do a couple of levels just any time. If I'm feeling like if I feel like I want to go to
Yeah, but
computer.
you can only save it at certain points, like, can't you? Where you do a ghost house or a castle or something like that, they're the only save points, aren't they?
Yeah, like sometimes though you just go back to back to a previous one you've already finished, and every time you do a level again you can save it. So if you're halfway through when you've got to knock it off, you just go back and quickly do a ghost house level 1 or something, then you can save it there.
Do you?
Yeah.
I never knew that.
Oh yeah, anytime you do a ghost house you can save it. But like I say, but just recently I was telling you before we started that hold on 1 second, we're just going to do a quick pause. Right, we just had a super fan there interrupting our video. our biggest fan.
Fangirl.
Well, I was saying to you, Gav, that recently I just put Super Mario World on last week, and I think I did like up to Castle 3 in one sitting because I love it. Like that is one of my go-to games, and A Link to the Past, even Super Mario Kart. I can just put my SNES on and just have a bash on that anytime. It is my go-to system, and that's what kind of got us back into retro gaming and all. The likes of getting me Zelda back and the Super Mario World back, and that's what started this whole retro again for me.
You see, mine changes all the time. I don't stop on one system, I don't stop on one game. I sit and complete a game, go on to another system, a different type of game, do that and rinse and repeat. So my go-to system, or is it favourite, or is it go-to?
No, this is the go-to. It's like a comfort one. Like if you just feel like chilling out, Gavin, you have a game you know you can just put on and play any time and just feel comfortable playing. I think that's more like your go-to system, isn't it?
Well,
it's like I'm saying, it's more go-to. I think it's more go-to game than system. It's because the system relates around it.
I don't really have anything like that. I don't know. It's either the 360 or a Super NES or a Master System, one of them, because it's different games on them all the time. Yeah, that's all it is. I mean, at the moment I've been playing a load of Master System, and I've been playing a load of the Super NES. I've been playing a load of Castlevania on the Super NES. But so yeah, I don't know, just chops and changes, you know.
I don't know, because obviously for me it is quite easy, because sometimes I'll go in the man cave and I'm like, I'm maybe going to play a Breath of the Wild, or I fancy playing something. But I was thinking, what? I'm just going to fire the SNES up and have a quick go Mario. And I do that quite regularly, where sometimes I'm like, I really want to play that. I've said before, I've got Tenchu, but I want to play Tenchu for a while on the PS1. And I think that night I was ready to go, I had it sat next to us. And I thought, you know what, I'm just going to fire Mario up, and I just had a quick bash of that. Just because it's an easy game. I've played that often, I can play it blindfolded, you know what I mean? You know what you're doing, and it's kind of proper switch your brain off and just kick back and play some retro. So that's definitely it's an easy one for me to go to a system.
I don't know. Could be any of them. Like I say, the 360, I've got that many games on there. I can put any of them on.
For you play that many, you like to play that variety of games. For you, your go-to system is whatever game you're on at the moment, isn't it?
Pretty much. I mean, I tend to just play 1 or 2 games at a time, and until I finish them, I don't like play first-person shooter, then a first-person shooter. Once I've done the other one, I go from first-person to, I don't know, a platformer, to a third-person, to like a simulator game, or just chop and change from one genre to the next, from one system to the next all the time. Just if I play 2 genres in a row, it's too much comparison for me.
Yeah, you like a variety of games.
Yeah, I'm always comparing, you know, like if I play one hack and slash, like God of War, if I play that, and then I went on to like Azura's Wrath, another hack and slash, it would just be too much. Like you'd be still playing on the old controls, you know, trying to do the old combos and everything like that.
Buttons.
So I like to leave it a while, even with playing, like if I play Mario Galaxy 1, I'd leave it a while before I play Mario Galaxy 2, so I don't compare 1 and 2 too much together, you know.
Yeah.
So, like I say,
so inconclusive. Yeah.
Well, one of them 3, my system, Super NES or 360.
So we're doing a VR, you can't even answer the question.
No. I'll answer it with my favourite system.
Why? Is it the favourite? No, that's the go-to system. This is your most played, isn't it? No.
Alright.
Well, should we do that and all then? Why not? No, that's what I'm saying. It's your favourite system. Your go-to system is your favourite system, kind of
Well,
thing.
my most played system, I'll answer.
Right, so let's go to your most played system.
My 360.
Your 360, that's what you played the most, is it?
Yeah. And then the PS2.
And the PS2.
Very close second. But the 360 just... I still don't class it as last gen, because I don't think the Xbox One's... It's better in graphics. But other than that, I don't think it's better.
Do you not?
No, not really. The gameplay I can't get much better, you know.
I've never played Xboxes.
The library of game, well, it's the same for the PS3 and PS4.
Yeah.
I think I haven't got a PS4, but like I say, the graphics are better.
Yeah,
might be.
I've never had no inkling to get a PS4. Like I love
I
the PS3.
want one, like, because there's a lot of tubers who have them, and
yeah, there is.
the Xbox One, they rubbish, like.
So why is that your most played system?
I've just said there.
Well, yeah,
You're not listening.
I must have been listening. I was blanking out.
Just because it's modern. I don't class it as like a last gen,
Yeah.
although it is like what? It was 8 years, so it'd be about 12 years, 13 years old since it come out, something like that.
So the retro heads, your most played system is a modern computer.
Yeah. Kind of. Yeah. Yeah.
Well,
shut up, Chris.
For me, my most played system at this moment in time is again because I'm saying it changes, like you said. For me, my most played system is a bit like your go-to system, whereas it's whatever I'm kind of in the mood for.
So you're doing a VR and you can't even respond to it.
Yeah, my Master System. That's my most played system at this moment in time, and I think because I'm enjoying collecting for it at the moment, and I love.
They're nice and cheap, like the games, aren't they?
And I don't know, I love the 8-bitness. I just love the graphics, the music. I mean, it's my NES and all. I love my NES.
See, that's what goes back to the N64 problem. The graphics they're not nice. Not nice at all. If they were 2D cartoon graphics like the Super NES and the Nintendo or the Master System and the Mega Drive, they're nice.
Yeah.
The 3D is just too blocky, too square, and it doesn't appeal to me at all. I mean, I'm sure there's some N64 fanboys or Nintendo fanboys, Paul, that'll argue the fact, but it's not nice graphically at all, like. Anyway, what were we saying? I cut you off there.
Yeah. No, like I said, I think for me, obviously I've just kind of finished Breath of the Wild, and that's like a massive game, complicated button, like all the different stuff and that.
Yes,
and
Mr. Retrohead.
But for me, that's why I love playing the Master System and that. It's me going to the system home because you can't beat the simplicity of it. You put it in. The music's always awesome. The graphics are just proper 8-bit, and it's just two buttons. The ease of it, you can just kick back and relax.
Two button falls short a lot of the time for me.
I don't know. I like it. Like it's just, you can't beat the simplicity of it, and the NES and all. I mean, my NES and Master System. I love playing them the most, and I love collecting for them the most. And they always. I'll maybe go for a few weeks of like spamming my NES and playing them games, and I'm onto the Master System. But at this moment in time, I'm killing the Master System at the moment.
So no handhelds on the list there?
No, I've gone off them for a bit. My 3DS, I was well into that. I think that's the only thing I played for a long while, even more than my systems. But I've just kind of gone off them at the moment.
See, I contemplate putting my PS Vita as my least played. I love it, but I just don't play it. You know, I just...
Yeah.
I love the size, the feel, the shape, the games. From what I've played of them, I haven't played that much, but... Just, for some reason, out of the 3DS, I seem to put the 3DS on every time.
Yeah.
But I think the Vita's a better system. For some reason, I just go for the other one, you know?
Like, I think for me, we spoke about this in a video a long time ago, that my 3DS I played a lot at the time because I didn't have my man cave set up, and for me every time I'd get a retro game I would play it on emulator on my DS2 card on my 3DS instead of having to get my system out because I was wanting to play the games I'd bought. But now with my man cave set up I just go and play them, so I have no need really to use my DS2 card on my 3DS no more. And like you're saying, I haven't played anything on it for a while, to be honest. So no, like you're saying, it's yeah, what you sum it up then?
Yep, that's it. I
think pretty much it was. So what's
you don't want to drag it on
least
for much
least
longer.
played?
Least played is the N64.
Go-to system?
The the 360 was it? Was that said?
No, that's your most played.
That's the most played. We go to would be the Master System. I'll say the Master System.
So, and for me, my least played was the N64. My go-to system is a Super Nintendo, and my most played at this moment in time is the Master System. Like I say, I think it was just an interesting question for Russ to ask on his Russ frequency.
Yeah.
Like you're saying, do one yourself, it's a good question to answer. So
It's interesting to see what people play on
it is.
and what they don't. So
Yes, so I hope you enjoyed that. Stick around and we shall see you on the next one.